I'm Max. Just a note, I'm not going to try and say that anxiety is as bad as depression or epidermolysis bullosa or being burned alive, because in that respect those are obviously far worse for someone to deal with. But for the sake of this video and for the sake of those suffering with anxiety, that's what I'm going to be talking about today. I'm always fucking scared to talk to people. I can't help but overthink every scenario and end up just giving up on it out of some kind of fear of possible rejection or being made fun of. I would go up to the front of the class to present some bullshit and my legs wouldn't stop shaking, and in turn I'd get made fun of for it. So not only does anxiety cause me stress inside, it is also the cause for certain outcomes that fuck my shit up too. And then they end up stacking on top of each other, so in turn, after I get made fun of for my legs shaking, I start tearing up at the eyes, trying my best to keep at least a fraction of self-control, and then I hear the roaring laughter of the classroom, witnessing how fucking weird and pathetic I am. So then I'd start bawling my eyes out. And my teachers never knew what to fucking do except stare at me in confusion, because I guess they were clueless as to what the fuck anxiety does to people. So yeah, it'd just create a horrible situation in of itself because it can. Like, why can't I just be born with a normal brain and a normal body and a normal face? I can't help but mindlessly envy others as they revel in their lives, full-heartedly cakewalking through their days, executing every action with ease, while every waking moment for me is a potential opportunity for my brain to shut off, forcing me not to know what the fuck to do or say. I won't even go into my low self-esteem that much, because that alone is a whole other topic in video. But yeah, it doesn't fucking help when I look and feel like a pile of vomit every day, with dry skin and dandruff and glasses and a shriveled up skeleton of a body, not to mention the goddamn breeding ground of pimples all over my fucking face. It's not enough that those alone are more than capable of making my life absolute garbage. Like, the problems are ever more amassing atop one another, and I'm becoming ridiculously overwhelmed. And there's basically no one to help me out because I'm too frightened to socialize with anyone of my own species for some insensate reason. Every morning, as I was preparing to go to school or work, I would be met with a wave of relentless mental pressure, like, I don't want to do this. I'd beg to stay home or call in sick for work just to feel the relief of anxiety. And it's not like I can just go to the doctor for this. I live in fucking America, where health insurance is for those that already have a plethora of expendable income. And if I ever came to my parents for this, they'd slap the shit out of me, thinking I was being a selfish piece of shit that was just suffering solely from teenage angst. I was searching up and down everywhere for solutions. Like, I would go on YouTube and type how to talk to girls, or how to be funny, or how to overcome anxiety, or how to keep myself from receiving heart attacks every time someone makes eye contact with me. And every fucking video was the same, giving common sense and bullshit I already know, or things that didn't even slightly work the way it was described. Like, smile more, bitch. I'll smile when I'm happy, and I'm not too happy every time someone thinks I'm stalking them any given second they see me smiling at them. Not to mention I didn't even know how to correctly smile because I had an overbite and yellow teeth. Yeah, I'm sure people want to see an oaf with a disgusting mouth smiling at them. And they'd also say, the power of touch says a lot more than words could ever do. Maybe, if I wasn't scared for my life of being accused for rape every time a fiber of my skin comes in contact with someone else, I'd be more than happy to hold hands or brush shoulders or playfully kick a friend. Too bad anytime I slightly touch someone, I was replied with an ew. So as it turns out, no. Any help I searched or asked for met me with a warm welcome to disappointment. I guess they just didn't work for someone like me because my case was too severe or whatever. Feeling this helpless is something that I wouldn't wish on any other human being, because the only outcomes seem to be getting over it or being swallowed by it and succumbing to a life of dissonance and sorrow, and that can only lead to erratic behavior. But listen, it is not permanent by any stretch of the meaning. Whether you're a little scared to talk to someone you like, or you receive a mental breakdown in every single social interaction you face, you are more than capable of overcoming it. And yeah, there are probably a handful of you that require some sort of medication before you can even fathom such a feat, but please hang in there. I know it feels like you're gonna eternally stay the victim to your mental deficiencies and be a hermit who deserves no sort of human interaction, but that's just not true. You are a goddamn human being who has the indisputable requisite to ease of mind, just like everybody else, and you will attain it. I know you can do it. If you want to know how I did it, I bit the bullet and just started talking to people. Obviously, I was awkward and clumsy and stiff and sometimes even rude without meaning to be. I was a fucking baby learning how to walk. But you know how babies learn how to walk? I could tell you it's not by asking others how to do it, or watching YouTube videos on it, or reading it out of books. There is absolutely no mindset or specific action or ritual that will just make it easy for you. It is going to be really fucking difficult at first. And the only thing you can do is to fucking take the walk. And with time, you'll find that there's an entirely different side of the world filled with awesome and beautiful people and things for you to experience. All you have to do is step towards it. Muchas gracias, mi amor, for watching the video. Thank you so much. If you had anything you didn't like in it, please tell me. Please, I need to improve based on what y'all are telling me. If you thought it was great, please let me know also. I still read a lot of the comments, even though I still don't read all of them anymore. I still read a fuck ton, and I'll respond to a few, so please, please, please do. The first 5 people, in fact, will get responded to for sure. So, first 5 people, you're getting responded to. Unless you say first, then you're not getting responded to. Yeah, that's all I gotta say today. Please tell me if you liked it or didn't like it. I need to improve, based on what y'all are telling me. So, yeah, that's me. That's what I'm gonna do. Alright, anyways, yeah, I had to deal with anxiety quite a bit. Obviously y'all have helped immensely, so thank you guys. And yeah, that's all I gotta say today. Alright, see y'all later. Toodles!